Hey guys, this is Heretic, and it is Monday, April 19th, 2021. And in this Solar Kingdoms video, I am going to go over the Season 1 Distant Calling, specifically the Ruler of Sorelais Chateau, which is basically you hit this giant, this Sentinel, 20 times. Whoever has the most amount of damage, the highest max damage for one of the hits, actually becomes the ruler of the chateau. And in this stage, where I haven't done any of my hits yet. You get points. Let's see how it goes. You get 1 point for every 100 damage you deal to the stone golem. And it looks like the top right now is hitting for about 500k on average to get to that 100,000. So a little bit over 500k per hit. So far, the event has been interesting. It does have tests over everything. I don't know if it's a little bit of a shortened version because we've been going since last Friday. Today is Monday. So it's only been a few days and we're already over to the Sentinel. It went pretty quickly. We actually started at the first gates. We didn't have to really move a lot to get to it. We went through the first gate, worked fine. It was extremely easy. The easy and the mediums, they had about 20,000 enemy troops on them. It was no one had a problem getting a kill off of them. The second wall was really bad, and I'll mix in some of that video here for you to see, but there were all kinds of errors. You could not, you would do a rally, a 5-minute rally. It would get to the very end of it, and then the game would cancel the rally. I think we figured out that if someone else is rallying that spot that you're trying to hit, then your rally would be then canceled or something. I don't know. We never really figured it out 100%. Another fun thing, a fun fact here is when we first got in, we were killing level 45. We got up to level 45 monsters and 45 barb camps, and we were getting Imperium armor. We were getting spirit smoke, and we can't really use those here yet. We're still on Flamebringer here. There's no real option for that. All right, let me show you kind of where we are here. We're at the R6, and Imperium is what, R9? 8, 9? It's up there. Way ahead of where we are right now. We were also getting basic economy ingots and other things that we don't really have here. I don't know if you guys, real quick, solar, we don't have labs. We don't have banners. We don't have statues. We don't have artifacts. We don't have the arena or the spire. The items that we have, for example, Dream, have about a third of what they would have in Lunar. So our stats are really low in comparison to Lunar. We don't have war tomes. There's no war tomes. There's a lot of things. The heroes are completely different. So, they're the same heroes, but their skills are different. Here right now, the best heroes for us in 10,010, because we don't have any of, there's Dendrain and Brutus have come out for Kingdoms 10,001 through 10,006, but we don't have those yet. These are the best, this is the best we've got, but if you look at these skills, they're pretty amazing, even, for Lunar. Damage and, growing damage too. If you watch the next guy over here. 3% troop attack up to 225%. These they're growing types of skills, and this is going to be the set that I actually use for this event. So the way that it works is I get 20 attacks on this guy, right? My goal is to at least beat, let's say, 550,000 damage per attack. If you know me on Golem, I go all out, so I have my Crown of Command. I am buffed up. I'm going to show you my buffs here. You need to make sure you have your buffs applied. I have my attack, my best attack, which is a 25%. I have my best march is 50% because I've gotten a lot of those in rewards. I think I have 2 or 3 more. Yes, I'll have 2 more left after that one. And I'm getting those quite a bit. I'm going to apply my March capacity talent because Sir Gawain isn't here. There's not a hero that gives me a bonus to my March capacity, so I'm out of that. In Lunar I would use that. I will do a swap, so I think I'm 28 seconds away here. I don't know why I went that way, but we can go through here, go and attack. I'm 28 seconds away from him, so that's plenty of time to do a swap. Should have no problem there. Just a little, right? So I am about ready. Move things around a little bit. Let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So I'm going to show you my march first. Let's show you the march before I get going here. So I have a 33.25 crit. This is still early on, guys. I haven't hit the 40% yet. There's other people who have 40%. I don't think any in my kingdom yet, but I know a lot of people in other kingdoms already have 40%, but I haven't gone that hardcore yet. With my Crown of Command, with my buffs that I have applied right now, I have 417 March capacity. So I am going with crit March, 115,000 tier 12. I don't have a caveat, almost there, but I'm not there yet. So tier 12. So I have my 11s there. Got some 10s here, and I got a 9 bowman. Alright, so you can see what I'm rolling with. Tell me in the comments where you think I'm wrong, and I'll tell you what. Alright, so anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to activate Colossal March. That will get me, I don't know, we'll find out. Let's see. Oh no, can I click? All right, here we go. So 4 gets me up to 434. I'm gonna top off my tier 12 bowman here. I'm gonna click save. And now we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, I have 30 minutes to do this now. Okay, March 4, looking good, 434, 434. All right, attack, I'm gonna do my swap out. Here we go, I'm gonna back out once, then I'm gonna close it so it doesn't bug out on me. plenty of time. I could have got a little bit closer. It's a lot easier not having to swap out my my hero. Takes almost no time. Let's see how we do on that first hit. Alright, did over 1 million on my first, so I don't think I have to worry too much about, you know, at least getting in first place to where people are right now. Alright, wait for him to go back. I'm gonna go ahead and swap back into my helm. Alright, go ahead and roll out again. Number 4. 434, March. When you do your swap out here, watch, I click there, I swap, I replace, I don't close this out, I back up once, then I close. And the reason that I do that is, try it a few times. If you close out where you do the swap out, it will actually bug out to where you have to close your game, reload it, to be able to actually see the item in your profile over here. So you'll see a blank or a little circle there, and it won't let you switch it. It won't let you do anything with it. It's a real pain. So do this, replace, back up. All right, here we go. Out 434. Always look at your troop number to make sure that you have everything ready to go, that you have your crown applied. Just remember that. Your march there. Alright, now I'm going to switch back to my battle blade. Now I'm going to back up once and then close it. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and let it run with some music. And I'll see you at the end.
Rebel soul child got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors and I'm blessed, They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. They palette is right, and my drip is a fountain. I'm not like these regular guys. All of that talk is misguided. She like the way I make the tape print, but the way I make the words play is grim. I'm the reaper reaching for the kill switch, the label cut the check like the bladesman. Something sparking where his brain is. The beat is somewhere where they prayers in. Geronimo, the way I make the bass jump when no parachute is tasteless. They likely to run their mouth, but when they see you face to face, they quick with the shape shift. Up through the night, work the grave shift. Batted from the cradle to the grave, bitch. Big mad how they face tense. Look both ways for you catch fade. I'm a nice guy on the inside, still I'm not somebody to be played with. Keep it all the way 1,000. I don't remember how the ground feels. I left the city, I've been browsing, treading water that they drowning. My head on the swivel, yeah. It's only really my surroundings. They keep it all the way 1,000. I don't remember how the ground feels. I left the city, I've been browsing, treading water that they drowning. My head on the swivel, yeah. It's only really my surroundings. Can't stop, won't stop, till I tour the world when the glow trap. Then a nigga dope at the stove top. Type of shit they hide in a tube sock. I done skipped town on a new block, but I'm still around, nigga, just not. Better hold it down with a group drop where I kick down for the crowd. I balloon.
All right, now I'm at the halfway point. I'm gonna see where we are, how things are going in a second. So at this point, I'm just a little bit behind Beast. I think I'm maybe one kill away from jumping into first. So just to mention real quick, I am not maxed out. You'll see, guys, completely maxed out in everything. I'm not even maxed out in attack, in any of my things, in hero weapons and emblems. My gear is relatively low. I mean, honestly, we've had Flamebringer now for 6 weeks. Oops. And I am at +1 and to +3, so it's not that high. Yeah, so, and let me show you in my kingdom right now. You know, there are only Grim and I are the only 2 40s. This guy, he quit. He's been gone for a while. We've been 40 for maybe a month. He quit. Beast is rolling up pretty quick. But I mean, as you can see, we are, you know, a couple months into the game, and it's super easy to get 30. Literally, you can get 30 in a week, maybe less. So if you are looking for a kingdom where you can build up quickly and, you know, catch up to everybody and play in a fun environment, so in a you know, kind of a low ego environment is what we have going on right now, where we're having fun, we're learning about the game, and we are winning. We have not lost KVK yet, knock on wood. We've won all but one of our nethers, and we played the same people the next week and won. Fam, and they're awesome, good people. We get along with, you know, with everybody. We're not like a peace-loving type of alliance. We love raid and love KVK. So if you're looking for a place to have fun, you know, Kingdom 10,010, let me know in comments. I can get you over to our Discord and we can try to get you in. All right, thank you, and I'm going to go ahead and continue with the event and see how we do. Go. If I can attack. Alright. The only thing I have to worry about here is my Colossal March running out, because there's 20 attacks, and it's about a minute a piece, right? So it's 28 seconds there, 28 seconds back. I'm halfway done right now. If I can click this and it'll stick. And I'm about halfway done with the actual talent. I did do my swap. I'm good. Switch back. Alright, we'll play a little bit more music now.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I
barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune on flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe, and 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me, like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side? I don't know if you bitches are thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and doubt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Fuck all the pictures, dimensions. I don't with your digits, I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it.
Alright, so for my last attack, I'm actually going to switch it up just a little bit to try something. Alright, switch. I'm going to switch out to Dolores and Boars. And I'm going to quickly throw together here. That's looking good. Do my swap out. Alright, so this is for the last hit. I just want to see if it's much less or how it kind of ranks with the rest of the attacks that I did. So let's check out how we did. Go over to system. And I'll show the stats here. Alright, so we saw the first one. The first one was 106. Then 106. Then 108. 112, that looks like it was the max one. 107, 108. There was one of those where I left the helm on accidentally. 6, I think it was one of those 106s, 109. So the last one, 108. So not a whole lot of difference. It might have, I don't know. It's about the same. Not a whole lot of difference there. All right. So you can see what I did. Maybe you have a different way that you would do it. Remember, I'm using a crit march because I have over 30% crit. I like to tell the guys in CRE that if you have over 25%, thinking about a march, a crit march is probably the way to go. If not, I would still recommend using the revenge.gain PvE march. It's excellent for non-crit. Um, Again, if you are looking for a place to start over, I can recommend coming over here to 10,010. There's not any big, real big guys here. I'm not maxed out. I don't plan on being like maxing every single thing, to be, crazy on that. We still do okay. We're pretty active. There's not a whole lot of drama. Just the right amount to keep people kind of busy. Not a lot of infighting, not any wars going on since the very beginning. But it's still fun. People are pretty active. We take the events pretty seriously. We're trying to push each other and get more 40s. And if you want a place to kind of switch over and kind of push up to 40, you're more than welcome. Again, reach out to me in the comments here. I'll hook you up with the Discord server to come over and have a chat, and we'll get you over here. We'll find a way to get you on 10,010. All right. And with that, have an excellent day. And when we get to the joyful wall, I'll do another one of these videos and give you the results of what we're going through here. I think the next phase we have to find all of the scattered magic for Merlin to save him. Woo. Can't wait. I'm so worried about that guy. But after that, we'll get to the joyful wall, and then we're open for PvP and probably a little bit of drama as we're moving towards those castles. And everybody wants to get their hands on one of those castles, and they've never done this event before. And although I've kind of told people to what to expect once we get past that I'll show you. Once we get beyond this wall, once we get beyond this, which is the next big thing, big phase here in a few days. Once we get past this and you put your castle on this side, or you have troops in a tower, you can be killed by someone from 10,011, and they have a 41 and 2 40s, or by 10,016, and they're super active, really friendly people we talk to all the time. But once you get into here, it's open season. This is kind of like the forest in KVK, but much bigger, and there's castles to take. And so when you're trying to take these castles and you move down close to one of them, you can be smashed. So if you come over here to this castle and you want to take it has great rewards, by the way. You move over here and you don't have a shield, the guy from 10,011 can move right outside your hive and hit you. We're slow marches, but if you're not paying attention, you're in the middle of sending troops out, they can catch you. So we have to be careful. But anyway, it'll be a lesson learned, most likely. But we're all wanting to get some castles and move down to these gates and have some fun in this event. So if you have any comments, if there's anything that you would like to see, as far as a video, tutorial, I try to record almost every event that we do. A lot of the stuff that we do, it doesn't really make for good viewing, or just for whatever, I'm just not feeling it for that event or whatever, so I won't put that out. But with this event, I hope to put out a few more videos per week as we go through it, and for good and bad. If we lose it, if I get zeroed or whatever, I'll be sure to record it and let everybody enjoy that moment. I'm sure it will be a joyful moment for everyone in KOA the day that Heretic gets zeroed in and seasons event. All right, so with that, have an interesting, awesome day. Leave some comments, leave me a like, tell your friends about the channel, and all right, see you soon. Goodbye.